Hi friends, welcome to my channel Java Creations. Today I am going to explain you this topic, singleton design pattern. Rather you can say it's like a knowledge sharing session, not like stricter. I'm not here to give any training. I'm just sharing my knowledge. I hope you fed something out of it. Anyways, let me begin. So let me explain little bit first, like what is singleton design pattern and why is it used. Basically, this type of design pattern is used when we don't want multiple object creation of a particular class. We don't want multiple objects to be created. We only want a single object to be created of a particular class, and single and only one time creation, and as many as times you trigger to get the object of that class, you will get the same object. So it is used when we want a single object creation and one time creation. So let me begin to explain you more. I am going to take a very practical approach. How are you going to make this design pattern? And my approach is very directly. I'm practically going to explain you. So I'm going to take one example in my Eclipse ID. So this is Eclipse ID. I'm going to create one new project. Some appropriate name we can give. This project finish. Open the perspective. So now I'm going to create a class. This class I'm going to create the object, the singleton object. So I'm giving a very appropriate name, singleton class. So there it is. One more class I'm going to take. In which I'm going to create the object of this class. I can just give a very simple name. So, and of course we need a main method in this. So here we go. So now let me explain you. Generally, whenever you try to create an object of a class, you write a syntax with a new keyword. Suppose I want to create the object of this class, singleton class. I am going to simple write like this: singleton class, singleton object equal to new singleton class, like this. Simple. Okay, but now I don't want my object to be created for this class like this with this statement. I am not going to use this common approach for the creation. So this pattern is a bit different, design pattern we are discussing. So over here we are not going to create with this simple statement, because obviously if I'm going to use this simple statement, it's going to give me multiple objects for this. That you will get more clearance when I'm going to give you the whole explanation. So now first step is, I don't want this common statement to be used in this class to create the object of my singleton class. So for that purpose, first of all, I have to make the constructor of this class is private. Yeah, sorry, here it is, to privatize the constructor of this class. So now you can see you get an error if you make the constructor private. So we wanted to seize this common way of creation like this. We didn't want to create it in this way, so for that purpose I made it as the constructor as private. And now you can see you can't do this by this because the constructor is private and it is straight away going to give us a compile time error. So for that purpose I have made it as private. So I hope this point is clear. So let me remove this. And now what next? I am going to do this. What approach I am going to then follow? If not like this I am going to create the object, then how are we going to proceed? So we are going to do two more steps. One is we are going to make this class type variable, that is this class object, as static variable. Like this. And second, we are going to create a static object in which I am going to access this singleton class object which is of static type. So I am going to create a static method, static get singleton obj, some appropriate name I am giving like this, and here it is. Of course it should have some return value. So as of now I am keeping it as void, but I will explain you later that it should be, we have to keep it as a type of this, because this is going to return this kind of object. This is going to return object of the singleton class. So I am going to write down the code of the object creation. So this is my class variable and I am going to assign it this new keyword and class name bracket, simple. I have assigned it. So now it has got a value in this. Fine. And now I am going to return this. It's giving me error because I have taken it as void. Now I am going to change it like this. So you can see that I have assigned this static variable of type of this class. I have assigned the object of this class in this way, I can also say, and returned it. Okay, just one more statement I need to add on in this, one more point, that is it should be assigned only if it is null. It's assigned once, we are not going to reassign again and again. So this is only assigned when it is null, when it is not holding anything. Like only one time assignment I am going to do. That is now what I was saying, one time creation. This is going to be a single object. That's why I took it as static here. Now I hope this line is clear to you guys. Why I am taking it as static? Make it as a single object. And one time creation, that's why it's only going to be assigned when it is first time null. Once it is assigned and again the flow control comes here and we find it is not null, so it is going to return the same object. So this is single object creation and one time creation. Now let me save this and we will call this static method here in this my app class. So this method is static, so it is going to be called on class level. So as you can see the list of methods, so this one I am going to take. Okay, so now of course it is returning something, so we can catch the value. It is returning object, so I am going to declare the object of this class and assign it like this. Okay, so here it is. So now as you can see, over here in this my app class I am basically creating the object, but not by this general statement of new keyword, but calling this static method get singleton object method of this class, and which is inside which is we are creating the singleton object. And since it is taken as static, so it is only one time assignment is able, we are possible to do that when we take it as static. Okay, so now let's check this. Obviously it doesn't have any bug. Let me check. Yeah, there's 0 errors, so fine, it's running, but we need to even check this. As I said, it is a single object and one time creation, so let's have a proof for that. So let me print this stop count dot println. Let me make this as object 1 and print this, but only one object is not enough to check. Let's make one more object like this and name it as 2 and print this also. So here it is. Now you see, we're going to execute this, save and execute. Now you see the value of both are same. When we created second time also, it is returning me the same object. So it is single time creation of object and one time creation. So I hope it is clear to you guys. So that's all from my side on this topic, and thank you very much, and have a nice day.